What's good, internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to Wrestling Empire on the Nintendo Switch. I have 4 more weeks on this deal with Creative Control. I am the world champion. It's the end of 2022, and we have a conversation here with Desks and Bud Harley. Let's proceed. Obviously, next week, gonna fix up the moveset, gonna fix up the look here. I haven't had time at the moment because things are happening, and it's been very busy here recently. But I have a whole weekend here to get to, and that is the plan for that. But World Champion attackslug with HBK in a confrontation here with Bud Harley. So let's see what he has to say. I have a belt, I have a mic, and let's bring on Hardcore Holly. It's Bob Holly. Alright. He's a tough guy. So let's get old Sparky Plug here, shall we? What you have to say here for yourself, Bob Holly? What you got? Mr. Tough Enough? What kind of champion are you? You aren't talented enough to wrestle a decent match. The good thing about being a high-flying champion, I've raised the bar. Yeah, this happened yesterday. I said the same exact thing to the last guy. And now we are here to fight on a Friday night. Welcome to a fine Friday on the program. It is been busy, but there is wrestling news to discuss. The standing suplex, and I missed the desk. It's fine. So, number 1, we had the AEW Blood and Guts ratings were in yesterday, and it was indeed over 1 million. It was 1.09 to be exact, and the number 1 show for Wednesday night on cable. The top show, the top rated show of everything on cable that night was AEW. Well-deserved. Let's see how they can maintain that moving forward. But congrats on that nice 1 million. I think with all that build-up, it had to be. If it wasn't, that would have been a serious issue. Regardless. Now, we have some unfortunate news here for New Japan as the things continue to spike over there in Japan, and their vaccine rollout continues to be not that great over there. In that we have the... Really, Bob Holly? My belt? Really? Really? The shows for New Japan on the 15th and 29th in Yokohama and in Tokyo are postponed. Until when? We don't know. But that means the show at the Tokyo Dome, which is going to be at the end of the month, and that was going to be Ospreay defending against Okada, the Rainmaker, postponed. Not sure until when. And attacks like they're getting choked out by Sparky Plug, which is uncool. Sparky Plug, let me go. Where is HBK to help me? Finally gets on his feet. What's going on with the showstopper, the icon, the main event as such? It's this test of strength is not going well. I'm mashing. I can't mash any harder than that. Now, also in AEW news, some unfortunate but kind of predictable business, and that is, apparently, now, not sure if it's a work or not, but Darby Allin saying that his shoulder is messed up, and that's a problem. And I'm like, well, yes, when you bump down concrete stairs, the concrete stairs win. Ask Joe. He'll tell you. And he was never quite the same since. So, yes, that... Oh my god, is if it's actually a legitimate shoulder injury, it's because of that concrete stairs bump, which is, again, stupid. You can't do it safely. I don't care who you are. They're concrete stairs. There is no give there. There is no crash pad there. None of that. None of that. So, yes, unfortunate on that, but he still has Miro on Wednesday, and that means, I would imagine, if the injury is legitimate, that Miro will be your new TNT champion. And if it's not legit, you still have the opportunity to sell that thing and do it right and put the belt on Miro with an excuse for Darby saying, oh, he's injured, even if he's not actually injured. So that is the deal with that. Now then, can I take him out in the next 44 seconds? Yes, sir. attackslug beating Bud Harley in this confrontation. Raise the hand, Hebner. Raise my hand, Earl. And he's just leaving. Alright, whatever. And your bow tie. And the horse you rode in on. Okay. And not a desk was broken in that desk's confrontation. But Bud Harley, somehow his status is not affected. I just beat him up and no. Nothing. Needles has left wrestling school for strong style. Whack-Oz going to Super Lucha Libre, and attackslug versus Bud Harley in a solid steel cage the 4th week of December. As my contract runs down, I have 3 weeks remaining. But now, I have a mystery opponent. Who could that be? Please don't be Wreck again. Maybe it'll be HBK, and they'll swerve me here. Possible. Let's find out. The first time I'm doing an open challenge on this career, the first time doing a mystery opponent. Cool, man. I love new features. Great stuff. Love it. So, elsewhere, WWE has trade... Oh, hold on. Alright. You have to invent ways to keep things interesting when you've dominated as long as I have in this BS. I'm issuing an open challenge to anybody back there who thinks they can take me by surprise. Who do we got? Who is it? And it is Paul Bearer with Stephanie McMahon, a.k.a. Fanny Monaco, from Federation Online. Oh, yes! My Undertaker! Alright, so an inter-promotional match here, and Paul Bearer wants a shot at my world title. He could take it. He could take the belt and bring it back to Federation Online. That could happen here, Paul Bearer. So, Percy Pringle, if you will. I know. So, that could always happen. Where's the urn? Where's the urn? Anyhow, so WWE has trademarked Evolution. And it is indeed why they did that. It's a mystery. I don't know. But it is indeed a new trademark for Eva Marie and her whole All Red Earth thing happening on Monday Night Raw. We'll see how that goes. I'm like, again, just don't have her wrestle. If she's not wrestling, I'm fine with it. Just, do whatever, have her manage or have her be a GM. I don't care. Just don't have her wrestle. She has not wrestled since 2016, and she's bad at it. What I'm saying. So, elsewhere, it is Friday, which means SmackDown is this evening, which means the throwback SmackDown is tonight. And I hope they do it properly and have it be an Attitude Era throwback and not be a, old school throwback. Because there was no old school SmackDown. It was not there in the 80s or the early 90s. It was a Attitude Era thing that aired in 99. So do that. Don't do, the old school stuff. That's not where it was for SmackDown. Don't. Give me, guys from that era who you can get, and give me the Ovaltron or the Giant Fist. Please. Hopefully, they don't screw that up. But they have a habit of screwing things up, so it would not surprise me if they did. Now, in some YouTube news, the Botchamania channel is down due to content strikes, copyright strikes. YouTube gonna YouTube. Apparently, AEW not liking that stuff anymore. Or, well, Turner, the lawyers. I'm not going to say that it's AEW themselves, because obviously there's a lot of corporate layers there when it comes to things like YouTube, and we know that YouTube loves corporations and they hate YouTubers. That's just facts, man. So I'm unsurprised by any of that with Botchamania and YouTube. I'm sure it will be back at some point, but right now it is down, and that sucks. Sucks, man. So, pour one out. Give him a good I am the table, and we'll see how things go here over the course of the next week or so. Now, in some lucky news, or perhaps just having money news, one Alberto El Patron, formerly known as Alberto Del Rio, was supposed to be on trial this week. That trial was postponed until August, which means that announced match between Alberto, Andrade, and Carlito in July should happen now, regardless, because not until August is that trial date. Because again, when you have money, the laws kind of don't really apply in the same ways as when you are dirt poor, basically. So, yes, that is the word there on that, and yeah, he should be going to jail, but we'll see. We shall see. Now, I want to hit a super kick here on Paul Bearer. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? The roll-up! Adrenaline! Pick him up! That's the wrong way, but pick him up. Neck breaker. Get up again. Get up again. Don't lose the adrenaline. Get up. RKO out of nowhere. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3. And still, your undisputed champion of the world, attackslug. And now Paul Bearer is mad at Steph, and I'm getting my belt here, and I'm leaving. So you guys handle your business amongst yourselves. Paul Bearer and the hip toss from HBK and Stephanie. Handle your Federation Online business. I'm over here in AAW being the Heartbreak Slug. Thank you very much. Doink the Clown. Listen, attackslug, I have a match of my own. I'm not sure I can win. Would you consider me assisting me at ringside for $920? You know what? We'll end today with the clown. I'll help you win. Send in the clowns. They're already here. Okay. Doink. Where is the dink and wink and pink and stink and all those little guys you had for a bit there when you fought Jerry the King Lawler? It was doink, it was dink, it was... I forget. And then Lawler had Queasy, Sleazy, and Cheesy were his little guys there, I think. Alright, whatever. Who is this ref with a backwards hat? Looking real cool. I have no idea. Now, he's fighting Marty freaking Jannetty with Smash. So your tag team champions are Marty and Smash. Sure. Here comes the axe, here comes the Smasher. So, in some historical news, as of today, it has been 19 years since we had to get the F out. That's right. It's been 19 years since WWF became WWE. And that's crazy. It's been E now longer than it ever was F, which is nuts when you think about it in those terms. We're all old, or at least I'm old. It sucks. So Marty gonna fly, and totally, I'm trying to get over there to help with this, and just sometimes the directionals here are an issue. I'm trying to get over here to Marty Jannetty, and then beat him up. Oh, doink! Hip toss me! Look, I didn't mean to graze you there. You're gonna count it out here, doink. Be careful. Be careful. Putting my belt on? Oh, now, doink's issued a challenge here to the attackslug. That's not cool. Doink, that's my belt. I want to face Marty Jannetty here. I'm taking his belt. And Doink is, well, he's being clownish because he is a clown. So, that is unsurprising. Hit that whoopee cushion if you stop facing Doink. I want to face Marty. I'm Sean, you're Marty. This is where we're at here on the show today. Doink's still wearing my title, which is not cool. I said I'll help you. I didn't say I'll give you a shot at my belt. Like, referees counting this absolute outside cluster, which is how this game tends to go. Sometimes the leg lock. Doink with my belt, as we are hoping to get counted out here on Marty and get Doink the win and get my $920 and Smash. Not helping at all. Like, not helping at all. Keep counting, ref. Keep counting. 6, 6, 6, 7. Count more. Count higher. 5. Count forever. 5 ever. 5 ever. Nope. Back into it, man. Count him out. He's like, no. This is outside interference. Flick Thug does not like that. We're still taking you down, Marty. The absolute beatdown of the ages here on the show today. Count it! Count it! Give me a 10 count. There it is. Doink the Clown wins the match. Wait a minute. Gorilla Monsoon. This match must be started immediately. What happened to the camera there? Okay. Sure. You know what? Now that I've... Oh, come on. Did all this work. Get back in the ring. The German into the ring. The power of a Brock Lesnar here with that German suplex into the ring is wild. Smasher. Doink. Don't you get counted out now. I helped you out so drastically that you need to now take care of Marty freaking Jannetty. I gave you all of the daylight in the world to just go through that door. He's injured. He's damaged. Pin him. Spear. and handle the match. Break. He has no health left. Big lariat, big clothesline. 1, 2, 3. And I helped. Sorry, wait. Flick Thug. Are you... Bro. How many times does Doink need to beat Marty freaking Jannetty? How many times? He's down on his feet. He's got nothing left. How many times? Get him, Doink. Stand there. Bro. Doink with the pile driver on Marty Jannetty. That should be it, folks. He has finished there, too. 2. For the 3rd time, the match is now over. Doink is your winner. And we're done for today. Good God, I'm out of here. I'll get that belt later. Don't worry about it. Goldust renewed his deal at AAW. Strong Styles Wrestling's ratings have gone up since Jeff Hardy became their world champion. Austin Aries left Strong Style to go to Weekend Warriors. Taz is glad that Austin Aries left, and so is everybody else. Greg the Hammer Valentine defeats Owen Hart to be the new world champion of Maple Leaf Grappling. Hillbilly Jim defeated Kenta Kobashi to be the new champion in Feddy Online. Wrestling School has crowned Gangrel and Lucy Lakes as their new group project champions. And here is Miss Monaco, Mrs. McMahon here. My husband, Triple H. So, do I bail and head to her roster right now? How much? Look at the advance. Look at the salary. Look at the contract. Look at the clause. But yes, we're going to sign this. I'm bailing on Vince and going to Stephanie for a whole heaping amount of money. I'm going to go fight the game. And now I'm going to fight Paul Bearer again. So sorry to Hardcore Holly. Bye-bye. Here we go. Oh, and look at this already. I don't have creative control, so there goes my hair. I mean, that's almost accurate. Just about. So sure, I'll keep this hairstyle. And HBK is with me here? Why not? Absolute clown show. Here we go. So next time, a tag team match playa next week. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos. See you then. See you here. And I'm out.